826 with a Free Country Wake Up crew, Tom and Dina. We have Dee Dee and Sean from Frederick County Animal Control and Adoption in for our Shockley Honda Pet of the Week. Good morning, Dee Dee.
Good morning.
Once again, another sweet girl that's stolen my heart. Miss Stash.
Yes.
Miss Stash, like mustache, Miss
Right.
Stash.
She is a beautiful little gray and white kitten, and I say kitten, but she's 2 or 3 years old, and she's been a mama.
She's been a mama.
Yeah, so this time of year, we have a lot of foster homes that are full of kittens that'll be coming to the shelter.
Okay.
But what sometimes people don't realize is that some of those kittens have moms, and the moms are at the shelter too. Her kittens were all adopted, and of course, she hasn't been chosen yet.
Okay, so Miss Stash looking for a home. Got a pretty good picture of her. Not the best. I'm not the best animal photographer.
She's energetic. She moves around, wants to do stuff, so it'd be hard to take a still picture. Although right now she's being perfect in Sean's arms.
She is a total sweetie, and so all of her babies are gone adopted. Mama needs a home.
Right.
And you can call the shelter 301-600-1546. And as Dee Dee said, first of all, let's spay and neuter our pets. We won't have 1 million kittens in foster homes waiting to come to the shelter. This is the 4th of July. It's not a cliche because this has happened here. Look, my dog, or I was watching a dog. Fireworks went off.
Right.
They got out. We don't know where it is. Help us. They're coming back from vacation. Dog's gone. Does he have a collar? No, didn't have a collar on. No, didn't have a collar. No, has not been microchipped. They never get out. They never get out. We don't know what to do, so it's really not a cliche. What can we do about this over this weekend? I've already heard fireworks at night.
Yeah, the first thing to do is, if you have a cell phone, take a picture of your dog right now. The second thing to do is to put a collar and ID on your dog as soon as you can.
Even if it's the saddest story. I'm not judging these people, but it's like we hear it all the time. No, they have no collar. They have no microchip.
You can buy a breakaway collar if you're afraid your dog will get caught on something, and you can make a tag yourself. You don't have to. If your kids have shrinky dinks, make one out of that. If you cut out a piece of a milk jug and write your phone number in Sharpie and put that on the tag, you can get a collar that you can take a laundry marker and write right on the collar your phone number. So a lot of times people get hung up with, well, I need to buy a collar and get a tag engraved. No, make one, put it on, make sure your dog has ID, because when they come to the shelter, they can't tell us who to call.
Are we hyping that up, or is that really a phenomenon?
No, that's
after
real.
the 4th of July?
And you'll see on the internet, just about every shelter is putting out information about 4th of July ID on your dogs, hot cars. And you will also see that the belief, and this I'm not sure if you can prove, but the ASPCA in New York would know, a lot of shelters claim they get more stray dogs over 4th of July weekend than any other time of year.
Okay, so please, let's take care of our animals. And if you're call the shelter if you're missing your dog.
Please.
I mean, call Frederick County and maybe call adjoining counties, correct?
And the reason, call Washington County, Carroll County, and Montgomery County, depending on where you are, and us. Give us a lost report, because you would be surprised how many people call us with a found report but don't bring the dog in, and we can match those. So if someone calls and says, there's a collie in my backyard, I'm going to hold on to it for a day in case the owner is my neighbor. Okay. So you come to the shelter to look for your dog, and you don't know.
You don't know.
Right.
So you would say to bring that animal to the shelter?
We do. We say.
Does it go into the system to where if nobody claims it, then it goes up for adoption eventually? I mean, that's the way it goes?
Yes. We hold them for 5 days before we would put them up for adoption. But I guess the important thing is that if you are looking for your dog and you come to the shelter and your dog isn't there.
I understand.
I'll give you an example. Somebody brought us a dog this winter that they had found 3 months prior. So anyone who was looking for that dog 3 months prior,
I understand,
has given up. So we really need to know, even if you don't bring the dog to us, which we understand, you're trying to help out a neighbor, which is a good thing, call in the found report.
And go ahead and give us a call if your doggie goes away, and if it doesn't have a collar and if it doesn't have a microchip. We'll do our best to bring him home. I mean, like I say, I'm not judging, but it's become kind of a cliche. I mean, it happens here just about every year. People reach out to us with no ID. Happy 4th, say 4th of July.
You too.
We have Miss Stash. By the way, if you were to adopt Miss Stash, our Shockley Honda Pet of the Week, Promiseland Feed and Seed would feed Miss Stash for a week. What a name. Would feed her for a week, and then Crossroads Animal Referral and Emergency would give us a gift basket to help the transition.